Hi everyone, it's me Vanessa again, and in this week's episode, I'm actually going to be talking about Pinterest ads, and I am actually hopping past a few other topics because I went on a little side quest and wanted to try out Pinterest ads to actually drive traffic to my YouTube page, which is where you're actually seeing all the content that I'm making. Um, and yeah, so this is something I thought I would do later on. Um, After posting a couple of pins for a couple of months and then seeing if those pins had organically ranked and then using Pinterest ads to promote those pins to get more people to view it because then I had better data in knowing what's actually doing well, and then I would like double down and boost it with some with some ad spend. But instead, yeah, I went on this little side quest because I wanted to basically get more viewers to see if people actually like tuning into my journey. And I thought it would be an interesting way to also experiment with Pinterest ads. So what I actually did was I set up a separate account called Vanessa. I did not want to use my Maizen Interiors page because it's completely different niche. That the interior page is only for minimalist design, interior topics, and this is for the purpose of my YouTube channel, basically to promote that. So 0 to 100K on Pinterest, as you guys know. I actually decided to, as you can see, another thing to point out is that I managed to get 70.6K monthly views, and this is solely from paid ads. So I actually decided to rephrase my goal and make it very clear that I want 1,000 saves and 100,000 organic impressions slash monthly views on my Pinterest page, because it's very easy to actually achieve 100K if you're willing to spend money for it. So also probably take that with a pinch of salt when you're seeing other creators out there that are boasting that they've had X amount of monthly views. This could just be from ads and doesn't necessarily mean that you're growing your account organically, which is most sustainable if you have the intention of building a profile on Pinterest, like building a presence on Pinterest. If your main purpose is to just send people onto e-commerce, like e-commerce site or to a website, then yes, it makes sense to, I guess, that's not even a metric that would matter to you then, the amount of monthly views you have on your Pinterest account, because you'd be more concerned about how many outbound clicks you're getting from your ad spend. Anyway, I decided to trial my first ad as a video ad, so I'll show it to you. This was the first campaign. So I basically just used the trending sound on TikTok because the ad format was very much like TikTok, a video format. And I saw that a lot of other creators in this space, I had like 3 saved ads. I did a lot more research than this, but these were the ones that I liked the most. Um, like the video ads just did better on Pinterest based on my research, and so that's why I created it. That's why I also used a TikTok sound, trending sound, because this is what I saw creators do as well. Like these Pinterest marketing influencers, they actually create content on TikTok and then they promote it similarly on Pinterest. And yeah, so that's a bit of backstory on that type of ad I created. And now I decided that, oh, not decided, now I'm going to actually show you um, the outcome of my ad. So yeah, I had it running for a week, and I had a daily budget of 45 euros. So in total, I budgeted to spend 315 euros for a week. And this was the outcome. I had a total of 389 clicks, outbound clicks, and my CPC was 76 cents, which you might think is very cheap, right? But this is the cost. At the end, I was more concerned on the conversion of how many views I was going to get on YouTube, because that's where I was sending my traffic to. Um, and yeah, so it looks good. I reached 40,000 people. Yeah, 389 clicks. As you saw on my profile, I have like how many? 70K monthly views, which was which was good, interesting. Looks promising, right? But I also, it's good to note that let me actually show you. This is like how my campaign looked like. Um, and if you go on a campaign level, chose to the campaign objective as driving consideration. I did not choose to get conversions because you're required to basically set up Pinterest tags for it. And I can't really set that up on YouTube. So what I did instead was just I created a short link that I could track the clicks, and then I could also see the data of how many how many views I had in that particular week on YouTube. So I did not use this option. It makes more sense if you are an e-commerce site, or if you have a blog, you're trying to sell a product, you have a specific landing page, then you should definitely set up the Pinterest tag. And this is something I would do for the My Zen interior page. So fixed daily budget, that's all on a campaign level. And I used 31 keywords. I also only used the Pinterest keyword once, like mentioned Pinterest once, because I did not want to get flagged. I was, this is my first campaign that I'm testing out. So I just wanted to not be penalized if I used Pinterest or have them pause my campaign. So in the current ad that I'm having right now, I have a separate ad that I'm currently running. I then added more Pinterest keywords. It's also really good to note that Pinterest allows you to add 20,000 keywords. So the upper limit is 20,000 and the lower limit is basically it's 25 keywords. So at least they advise you to have at least 25 keywords that you would like to target. And a way in which you can look for these keywords is by searching on Pinterest, and I basically have the keywords everywhere, plugin installed, so then it shows me some keywords, relevant keywords, and then I can also expand that search by going and finding topic ideas, and then filtering through that for things that are relevant. So these are long tail keywords that I could then add. So they're not primarily on Pinterest, because Pinterest doesn't make public their search results, like the keywords in their search engine, but this is based on Google data, which you can then closely relate to search intent, or the keywords that people would then search for on Pinterest, because Pinterest pops up on Google. So that's basically how I got my keywords. Here's an article that I also wanted to share, and if you want to deep dive into their keyword targeting and their keyword strategy, how it works, what differs with more traditional or more well-known paid ads platform like Google. This would be a good resource for you to look into. So CPC looks quite cheap, but in reality, on my channel for that week, I only had 40 views. So, there was a very, very low conversion from my end. It was not, it was basically not a very profitable endeavor for me, which is, quite disappointing, because, I had 389 clicks, but then I only had 40. So I spent almost like $10 for a view, and that's not really, great in the long run for my YouTube channel. And I think I only had 2 subscribers from this. And so at the end, it's not something that worked really well for my YouTube channel. I'm going to try a different ad format. I'm going to actually try a carousel ad and see if a static ad, just pictures would actually work better. But in terms of my YouTube endeavor, driving traffic to my YouTube channel, it wasn't the best. But who knows? This might be different for my own. For my main Pinterest account, My Zen Interior. In the meantime, I just wanted to share my first, attempt or first experiment with Pinterest ads, and hope that it would give you guys some insight. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments, and I'll definitely keep you posted when I do Pinterest ads for My Zen Interior. Also, one thing to note is that Pinterest has really been pushing, I think on October 1st, they released Performance Plus, which is basically their automated campaign suite. And so they've been changing things around. So when I was looking at resources online for like Pinterest ads, the interface has changed, so things can be a bit confusing. One of the ads I currently have running, I was forced to basically use the brand awareness, which then campaign objective, which then focuses on impressions, when I actually wanted to drive consideration because I opted in for Performance Plus. But yeah, I paused that and then I restarted another campaign. But it's just interesting to know, like, you could also, I guess they're using Performance Plus to basically take over promoted pins, which was much easier before. It's, where you could just, promote a pin and they weren't forcing you to kind of build a whole campaign. So, so that it's less intimidating, I suppose. But yeah, a little tidbit there. Performance Plus is there. It helps you automate things, and for your Pinterest ads, and might make sense for some of you guys out there. But anyway, that's all I have to talk about this week, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.